onto a lighter subject. This is some listener Mike Brooks. He sent me an article from Macon.com down in Georgia. A writer by the name of Ed Grissamore. What a good writer this guy is. He went to University of Georgia. He's from Atlanta. He's a columnist for the Telegraph down there. He's won awards in 2010, the Will Rogers Award for news columnist, and 2012, the Georgia Author of the Year. He's written 8 books, one on the hockey team in Macon. A buddy of mine used to work there. They were called the Macon Whoopies, and he wrote a book about them. Anyway, he did a story, an article about, and it was so well written, about a young man by the name of Austin Childers. Austin died recently at the age of 23, and Grissamore befriended him over the years and tells his tale in this story. Austin went to school at First Presbyterian Day School in Macon. He liked to hunt, fish, and even took 3 trips to Africa on some big game hunts. But while playing football at Presbyterian in his 7th grade, he was diagnosed with a very rare mitochondrial disease. And that mitochondria is in all of our cells, but in this type of a disease, they can't convert food and oxygen to energy. So this was a very, very bad disease for this young man. And although Austin could not play football anymore, he stayed tethered to that program. From the 7th grade until his graduation in the 12th grade in high school, he never missed a practice, never missed a game whenever he was healthy. In fact, so inspiring that in his senior year, number 31, he had a jersey, was named team captain. Disease was debilitating in so many different ways for this young man over the years. His parents, Chris and Ashley, he said he never quit, he never gave up. It was a 12-year journey, 70 surgeries. Many people visited him in a hospital. A lot of them were celebrities, but as people said, he had a way of wanting to talk about you instead of about his problems. And I saw a picture of him. What a smile. The battle got tougher for him. He was in hospice care at a place called Pine Point Hospital in Macon, ironically only a mile away from that football field where he was the captain. Greg Moore, the athletic director, talked about at First Presbyterian. One day they all gathered at Austin's hospital bed to announce the fact that they had named the football field at that school Austin Childers Field. And at the end of the article, Ed Grissamore, some final words, I want to quote him. He said, Austin left a long exclamation point at the end of a very short sentence talking about his life. His story inspired people he never knew. It might be his end of his time on earth, but certainly not the end of him. And then finally he said, even as he was dying, Austin taught us how to live. He thinks he's a hero, and I do too.
You got a Hero Zero, you can mail to Hero Zero. John Boy and Billy, P.O. Box 19111, Charlotte, NC 28219. Email Hanson@thebigshow.com.